Hey, what's up, guys? J-Toll here. Today I want to go over something really quick in regards to Cardano. Now, in a previous video I was talking about Coinbase Earn. Coinbase is a solid platform, and this is just kind of a quick overview of the last 1, 2 months, 3 months maybe, of the different tokens that they have basically just given out. That, interestingly enough, like Fetch was at $3, and so it's doubled, more than doubled. And if you don't care about any of these, what's interesting is that you can get started, you can get some of this, and then you can trade it for something else maybe that you are interested in, another token. Like, for example, Coinbase has Tezos, Algorand, and Cosmos that are all earning an interest from staking if you have that on their platform. So you could take these that you don't care about and you could exchange them for something that is earning interest if you wanted to put that to work and tap into that principle. So today, this is going to be about Cardano, tapping into that of compound interest and how we want to put this to work. So what I'm going to set up is a recurring auto buy. I turned this off for a little bit. I've got a new job that I'm working now, and so I'm going to go ahead and turn this back on so that this is going to be on an auto buy. So the 1st and the 15th. So since we're past this, it's going to go ahead and buy it today, and then it's going to pick up the schedule on the 15th. You could also do a monthly if you're really not wanting to put too much into it, because nobody can guarantee that this is going to do anything. But it's like, if you have the opportunity and it's super simple and you set up like a month, $10 a month, $10 every month on the 7th. Okay, so it's buying it at 251. Now, if this has the opportunity, or it has the potential, I should say, to match that of Ethereum, or who knows what, if you put in $10 a month, it's kind of like some people are gambling on scratchers, but it's like, what if you put $10 a month into some crypto and then put it to work, staking, getting an interest, and tapping into compound interest and dollar cost averaging, like over time. Like, you barely have any risk at all, but the upside is like insane. If you would have put in $100 in Bitcoin when it was like $1 and just rode it and had it staking now, earning a 4 or 5% interest, you could live off of that like super cush. So this is something that, if we can take advantage of that kind of potential, that kind of opportunity that could happen, I say go for it. So anyway, you could put in as little as $10 a month and wait to see what happens with me. But actually, what I'm gonna do is I've got something special in mind. So I'm gonna put in 777s Cardano on the 1st and the 15th and set this up for an auto buy. Now, Coinbase is really easy to get set up with. They are a solid company. They haven't had any trouble being hacked like some of these other exchanges. They're a US-based company that they're just solid from what I can tell. I haven't had any trouble with them. There we go. So they are super easy to work with. And that's really simple to do, to set this up. So now, what we're going to do is, and this is kind of just a quick shout out. This isn't like a full instructional walkthrough video. I'd like to wrap this up pretty quick. Like, search out the Yoroi wallet, or I'll link to it in the description. And what it is, it's just an extension for your browser that you go and download it. You get it set up, you get it installed. There's tons of walkthroughs on how to do that. And so after you buy the ADA, you go in here to receive, you get your wallet address, there's a little button that says copy to clipboard. Hang on just a second, I'm gonna blank this out. Okay, so there's a little copy to clipboard button. You copy it, and then you go back over here to your wallet. Okay, and let's see. Try to blank it out. That's not blanked out. Send all. Continue. Send it now. We've got two-step verification. Which is on the phone that I'm recording on. So hang on, let's see. I was trying to do this in one take, but this is not going to send unless I pause this and splice this video together. Hold tight. Okay, now we're back. I had to get the code, the verification code, to send the transaction through. So anyway, now you can see that this is in the process of being sent. I went ahead and just took this and sent it to the Yoroi wallet. So what we'll do is we'll go over here to that wallet. Got it blanked out because none yet. And you can go over here to transactions. And so check it that. It's already in the process of syncing up and getting that all transferred. So what that's going to do is just add to the balance. It's going to add to the total balance. And so you can see the rewards that have been generated. Well, I've got it blanked out, but you can start to see mine hasn't been staking very long. You can see the pool that it's staked with. You have to choose a pool for it to go to work in, basically. And so it'll start generating a reward, and then you can see how often, how frequent. It's every 5 days that it will generate more rewards. So after you send to the wallet, to get it staking, you just go over here to delegation list. And there's tons of these pools that you can, it's basically taking your Cardano and putting it to work. You still own it, you still have control over it. It's in your wallet, in the Yoroi wallet. You've got control over that. You know, make sure and save your keys or your secret words or whatever. Put that in a safe place. Thank you. Brave browser. Bat token. Anyway, so you have control over your Cardano in the Yoroi wallet. You're just putting it to work, basically, is how I think of it. It's you know, having the Cardano go for a swim, in the pool and go put some work in. And there's tons of these to look through. You're gonna pick one. Let's see, where's the one that I picked? Yeah, okay, where are they at? Okay, they dropped a little bit. I think overall they had like a mid 5 point. It was decent, not super high, but none of these really are. So it's roughly about 5%. And you just click delegate. It's going to say, hey, how much do you want to delegate? Just do all of it. Put it all to work. You can take it out of your wallet anytime if you need to, and you can send it somewhere else. If you do need to, you know, send it back to an exchange and trade it back in for US dollars or whatever else. But I would think that we just need to put this stuff to work for us and get a leveraged piece of property, turn it into an asset, basically, where it does something for us. So that's the whole point of this. Get that Cardano on an auto buy and get it set up where it's staking on the Yoroi wallet. This is just a quick shout out. If you haven't seen any of this and you're kind of wanting to get started into something like this, you know, pay attention, because this is exciting for what the potential could be. So let me go back to Coinbase real quick, because that's a way that you have control over your property. I'm going to do a similar video for Stellar. That's another one that I want to focus on, and I'll tell you about that in that video. But the easiest way is like Tezos. It's got 4.63% interest. You just buy it in Coinbase, and it goes to work right there on Coinbase, on their exchange. They seem like they're pretty solid. That's probably the easiest way to get started, is just to choose one of these on Coinbase that earns a 4% or a 5% or whatever interest. This isn't too much right now. Cosmos has gotten on up there. It was a lot less than that. It's earning 5% interest. So you can get that put to work for you also if you want to check those out, because that's a lot easier than doing Cardano. But I think Cardano has a huge potential. If you are watching this right now, I think it's the 12th that smart contracts are going to open. So once smart contracts open up and that becomes live, you know, assuming that they have the team and they put effort and execute behind what their plan is, and they actually bring that to reality, then they're going to be a major competitor to Ethereum. And there's no telling what could happen there, especially to prove that and then have the marketplace respond with like tons of people getting on board, tons of institutional money. It could be a really wild ride. So I wanted to make this video now while I'm thinking about it, before Cardano releases smart contracts. I think it's the 12th, if I remember right. Anyway, that's pretty simple. And it's going to be a lot less risky perhaps than what's with Stellar on the next video that I do for Stellar, because that's going to be sending it somewhere else. We're sending it elsewhere. So check out the links. If you got any comments, like, put them in the comment section. Drop them in there, whatever you're thinking on. I'll see you on the next one.